Alright, hello everyone. My name is Vickrant Mahajan. I'm a motivator and the founder of Super Positivity Movement. Today I'm going to share with you the energy and the insights of super positivity. What is super positivity? People often ask me. Now, each one of us is positive to some measure or another. We become positive when there's good weather, when there's a celebration in the family, when we read a feel-good book, when we watch a feel-good movie, good music, those kind of things, they make us feel positive. But these are conditions. These are elements which keep changing. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. So in the presence of these things, we feel positive, but in the absence of these elements, or when times are in contrast to these things, they are opposite to these things. For example, when there's disappointment, or there's rejection, criticism, humiliation, that's when we feel negative. We feel the opposite of positive. So positivity and negativity, they come and go with conditions, with circumstances. But super positivity is unconditional. It is infinite, inexhaustible. And the best analogy or the best example I can give of super positivity is the sun itself. It is always surrounded by darkness. There isn't a moment in the sun's life, and the sun has lived for 4.6 billion years, when the sun was surrounded by illumination or by light. So going by that definition, the sun should be very negative, because that's an excuse most of us give for our negativity. We say people don't understand us, or circumstances are not favorable, or elements are not desirable, conducive. That's why we give the alibi, the subterfuge that we're feeling negative. So I say super positivity is to be like the sun. Unconditional, unlimited, inexhaustible. Regardless of the darkness around you, regardless of the negativity around you, regardless of the unpositivity around you, you go within yourself like the sun. You make a pledge, you make a resolve that I'm going to be positive unlimitedly and unconditionally. I'm going to celebrate my life to the fullest. I'm going to make sure that every moment of my life, I live with fullness, I live with full consciousness and full awareness of the very magic of life. That attitude, that commitment, that pledge, resolve is what super positivity is. And in fact, if you look at it, a person, if one is enabled or lucky enough to live to, let's say, an age of 70 years, even, then one has lived close to 2.5 billion moments in one's lifetime. One has breathed about 550 million breaths in one's lifetime. That's how much life we have lived. But how conscious have we been of these moments, of these breaths, of these opportunities? We have mostly lived in unconsciousness, unmindfulness of this very gift, of this very magic of life. In this country, in the US, it is said that driving is not a right, it is a privilege. I say that applies to life itself. Life is not a right, it is a privilege. We are privileged to be living in this beautiful world and to be living this beautiful opportunity, the opportunity to exist. I mean, what could be bigger than that? We look for opportunities to acquire, we look for opportunities to accomplish. But what about the opportunity to exist, which we've been given freely, which we've been just given? But have we received it with as much generosity as this entire universe has enabled this life to come to us? That this entire universe has enabled this beautiful planet Earth to exist. Today we know, and redshift tells us, that there's an estimated 30 billion trillion stars floating like specks of dust in the cosmos, in the physical cosmos. That's 3 followed by 27 zeros. That is the number of stars like the sun floating out there in the cosmos. And on an average, a star is surrounded by at least 3 planets. And there's many exoplanets which are freely just floating, orbiting without any star around them. So there's trillions upon trillions upon trillions of planets like the Earth in the cosmos. We're just one of them. That is the expanse and the unlimitedness of the cosmos that I'm talking about. We are living on one of those planets as one of the species. On our planet itself, there's an 87 million species. 87 million different species existing on our planet, and all of us human beings are just one of them. We are 7,500 million people estimated living right now on this planet. And all of us put together are just one of those species, the human species. Can you imagine the sheer expanse and endowment of the universe in each one of us? There's an estimated 7,000 trillions inside every human being, and each one of them working with such precision that not even 2 of these atoms collide with each other. Because if they did, they would unleash such a brute force that that human being would be decimated. But they never collide. That is the rhythm, that is the pattern, that is the symmetry, the poetry that human being, this infinite intelligence, has designed us, constructed us from. How often do we behold the marvel, the miracle, and the magic of this gift? I mean, for a moment I'm saying suspend the fact that there's a lot in your life or not. The things, the people, the gifts, the work opportunities and all that. Forget all that. I'm talking just about life itself. Just who you are, who I am. To me, super positivity is an admission, an acknowledgement, a recognition, and a celebration of that gift. Leave aside the fact that there's lots going on in our life. And that is phenomenal. There is lots going on in our life. But every now and then we must bring ourselves back to the realization of who we are, an expression of the universe in human form. That is who we are. If the sun is an expression of the universe in a stellar form, each one of us is an expression of the universe in a human form. We are the universe incarnate. We are the creator incarnate. It doesn't get any better than that. Each one of us is an expression of the creator in this form. Can you imagine how much love, how much enablement, how much endowment goes into that expression? Let us just remember that. Let us acknowledge and celebrate that. We might live for hundreds of years, but the way I look at it, I might be gone in a millisecond from now while I'm doing this. So long as I'm alive, so long as I'm given this opportunity, every moment of my life, every breath of my life, I have pledged that I'm going to live it with the fullest gratitude. That is very important. Being grateful for life itself. That is what I continuously do. To me, super positivity has 2 sacrosanct elements: gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude for life and appreciation for this world, for all the elements of this world. I'm always consciously reminding myself, wow, what a beautiful creation the sky is. What a beautiful creation this planet is. What a beautiful creation each one of us human beings is. Wow. Wow is my response to life. And thank you is my understanding of life. Gratitude, understanding, and wow, appreciation, my expression for the gift of life. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I will just request you, be more grateful today just for the fact that you're alive. You're watching this, you're alive. And wow, the very fact that somebody put in the effort to film this, somebody put in the effort to reach it to you, and you putting in the effort right now to watch it. Wow to that. To the gift of communication, to the gift of this whole process, this exchange of energy. That is continuously happening in your life. Accept it, acknowledge it, appreciate it. So my gift to myself and my request to each one of you is, we are the luckiest specimens in the whole cosmos. Let us appreciate this gift. Let us be grateful for it. I wish you, each one of you, the very best in whatever you do in life. Celebrate your life to the fullest and enable as many people as you can in your lifetime to celebrate this priceless, this immeasurable gift of human life to the fullest. Yes. Thank you, universe. Enjoy.